Okay, so this video is on how to write the letter H using Fundation's wording. Then we will talk about the proper sound associated with it. And finally, if your child struggles to form or write the letter H, some things you might try to help them be more successful. So Fundation's verbiage goes like this. H is a skyline letter. It starts on the skyline. Go to the skyline, go down to the grass line, trace back up to the plane line, and make a hump. And you would say H, hat. Now, the sound associated with the H can be tricky for some kiddos, and there's a reason for it, but don't need to go into that. But anyway, when they're making that sound, we talk about for a hat. That's the picture that we use, H, hat. And so when we're making that sound, it's like if we're running, like where I live, it's pretty windy. So if my hat flies off and I'm chasing after it, I would run. I go, and I move my arms like I'm running. And so I have them do that with me. Okay, what sound does H say? And we say, and if they ever struggle, okay, what does H say? I can just do the hand motions and that helps them. So hand motions actually are very helpful for a lot of our struggling kiddos if they have trouble remembering the sounds associated with letters. And that's helpful for them. Okay, so difficulty forming the H. First of all, sometimes kids want to start on the grass line, and none of our letters will ever start on the grass line, and they might do something like this. I've seen that. Add a line. Sometimes they'll go up, come back down, and do something. So the best way I've found for that is just to remind them, do we ever start letters on the grass line? No, we do not. We only start on the skyline or the plane line. And so that's probably the best way I've found for that. Some things you might also see is just something along those lines, and we just talk about, do our letters like to float or do they like to touch lines? Well, of course they like to touch lines, so this one's kind of scared, isn't he? Because he's not touching a line, he's floating. So we have to make sure we're going to come down, and then we're going to bounce, right back up, bounce. But we have to make sure we go to this plane line and scratch our back. So I'm going to go scratch, scratch, scratch my back before I can go down. So my line is touching, yours is floating.